smile to myself as I head towards my editor's office, walking over the frayed carpet and passing numerous cluttered desks. Then I round a corner and see Deb sitting up front of my editor's office at a small, organized desk. She has on a pink dress with similarly colored earrings, and she types at a pink typewriter. Even her lipstick and pens are pink. Blonde hair hangs down to her shoulders. Perfectly applied makeup coats her face. I have no idea how old she is, and I'm too afraid to ask. There may or may not be an old office fool about that very question. I really hope she's 28. As I approach her, I can feel the familiar scratchiness at the back of my throat and an odd, warm feeling rising up from either my heart, stomach, or soul. I tell myself to be the bee's knees, someone sophisticated and interesting, not the usual disaster human being that I tend to be. Given is this all for nothing? Does she even like me? I wonder to myself. Stop right before Deb's desk as she keeps typing at her typewriter, treating me like I am some sort of mysterious phantom. Deb, try to catch her attention as I glance at my boss's door, which reads Kelvin Lucas, editor and owner, in bold white letters. Deb narrows her eyes and keeps writing. Deb, I'll ask a little louder. I know you're there. Deb responds in a voice that is laced with annoyance, her fingers still moving over the keys. Oh, sorry. Take a step back, more so out of caution than anything. Deb stops typing and looks up at me. Are you here for an appointment? No. I walk forward. Kelvin told me to stop by after the interview. Which interview? She asks. The one with scratchiness at the back of my throat shifts into pain and cough attack takes me. The coughing echoes through my entire body and forces me to hold onto the desk. Deb's cold blue eyes fixes themselves on me. I know that any chance of a date with her is rushing away from me. Do you cough more? Have a paper napkin? I ask, trying to suppress the coughing. Deb does not answer me, but simply hands me a paper napkin from the desk. I cough and turn away from her as I spit black tar into the napkin. Finally, with the cough receding, I throw the napkin into the nearby bin. You don't have the consumption, do you? She asks. No, I don't, I respond. Are you sure? Can't let you see Calvin if you're sick. Imagine if I do that. I don't have it. Try to interrupt. She keeps going. You get him sick, then I'll get sick, and a person here will get it, then we all die. Deb points her finger into the air. Well, I don't know if all of us will die. The older ones, maybe. And if no one left to run this place, the whole newspaper will die. The building itself might even collapse. I look at the water-stained ceilings, frayed carpeting, and the stench of both the jello and the rotted meat, and the distant screams of a dying cow. Yes, because it's doing so well already. Deb leans back into a chair and crosses her arms. Can't exactly let you in. Deb, stare down her as my last particle of patience fades away. Is that Marcus? Male voice yells from the other side of the door. Yes, but he has the consumption. I don't have the consumption. Yell back. I don't care. Let him in. The male voice shouts back. Sir, we cannot do that. Let him in. The male voice yells. Fine. Deb goes quiet and stares right back at me as something approaching the heat of the sun. I'll see you now, Deb says, her voice laced with sourness. There goes that day. I walk towards the door, but stop right at the entrance. A sense of illogical confidence rises in me. You want to get a drink on Friday? You say, regretting the words already. Deb turns a stare of something verging on hatred and disgust on me. Really? She spits out. Never mind. I open the door and step into the office of Kevin Lucas, my editor. Kelvin Lucas, a very out of shape and balding man in his 40s, sits behind a cluttered desk. Disorganized paperwork covers the surface. A wedding ring is on his left hand. He has on a black and white suit with a bow tie affixed to his extremely tight collar. The man with no neck, Phil call him. I call him, I should say. Oh, Marcus, it's good to see you. Colin says to me as I glance at the poster in the corner. Custom-made picture of Henrik Steele carrying a metal beam over his shoulder. He's wearing no shirt and his abs are fully on display. Hello, sir. I sit down in the chair in front of him. Now, how was your interview? Kelvin looks towards me. It was good, yes. I think one more day should do it, I say. The one more day you should have. Kelvin slowly rises from her desk and walks over to the poster, his large stomach leading the way. Kelvin runs a swollen finger down the poster. Now, how is he? Does he still exercise? Yes, he does, in fact. He made me exercise. Kelvin addressed me. That's good to hear. A great specimen like that should never be allowed to go to ruin. Yes, yes, I couldn't agree more. Says I slowly die inside. They are a dying breed, aren't they? Men like him, men like me. Kelvin gestures at himself. Yes, I couldn't agree more. Now I'm actually dying inside as I notice the sweat falling from Kelvin's balding head. You have a great opportunity, you know, to be in his presence. Kelvin stares at the poster some more and runs another finger down the poster. Is a rare gift, I say. The words feeling like cyanide in my mouth. When will I be able to see a draft of the article? Kelvin looks at me. A few days, I'm going to start writing up some of it tonight. Good, good. I look forward to reading it. A pinch of terror runs through me. He never reads anything. Usually he passes that on to the printer and goes out to play golf. Well, this is a problem. I look forward to that as well. I start to rest my chair. Is there anything else, sir? Not that I can think of. Kelvin keeps looking at the poster. Oh, I think I will come with you tomorrow. Yes, I'll be there. Both the terror run travels up from my gut through my spine and slams in my mind. You want to come tomorrow? Rise to my feet? Yes, yes, so I'll be kind. Kelvin stares at the poster some more. Very well, sir. I'll go to the door. Cannot wait to meet you, Kelvin says to the poster as I leave the room. Behind me, I can hear him taking his belt off as I close the door behind me. Shut. I lean on the railing of my apartment's fire escape, another cigarette in hand and a whiskey in the other. The rain has crept away and the sun begins to fall underneath the distant buildings. Kids play baseball in the outer glow. Their shouts reach my ears on the highest floor. Their mothers wash from nearby fire escapes, dripping laundry on the railing. My window is open. I can see parts of my run-down apartment. The desk piled high with papers, and torn couch that I found in the alley. The simple kitchen has one stove and one counter, a place where dirty dishes tend to live. There's scrapes on the floors and the walls, remnants from other tenants and myself. A slight meow echoes beneath me. I see a tortoiseshell cat come up the stairs. Glancing out to me, waving her tail, the cat that I named Jackie sits before me. She meows at me again. All right. Throw the half cigarette over the railing, squeeze my thoughts through the open window, and step back into the apartment. Jackie immediately jumps up onto the windowsill and meows. Okay, okay. Go over to my cupboards and take out a can of tuna. Grabbing a small plate, use a knife to open the can of tuna and empty part of the contents onto the plate. Put a spoon to the open can of tuna and save it for myself. Bring the plate over to Jackie, who keeps meowing as I draw near and lay the plate before her. She immediately throws herself at it and starts to eat. Her purring echoes from her chest. Watch her as I eat a few spoonfuls of tuna, trying to ignore the tasteless taste of it. I run my hand over Jackie's coat. She looks up to me and meows at me, her eyes on the tuna in my hands. No, this is mine, I say. Jackie turns her focus on her tuna and eats it in seconds. Suddenly, the feeling rubs up against me and purrs at me as I finish off the last bites of tuna. No, no, this is mine. Hold it away from her. She walks out to me and tries to reach for the tuna, where one bite is left. Fine. I give her the last little bit of tuna from my can and watch as she eats the rest of it. Practically licks it clean. Jackie purrs and sits in my lap as I run a hand over her smooth coat. Pet Jackie, drink my whiskey, stare over the city. No, there's work to be done. Let me just have this moment for just a little longer.